Welcome to the spider's web.
Skyline Apartments 2A. Need to find Skyline Apartments. Why are there biohazard people standing around? The last round. Okay, not going that way. Hey, are we all alone back here? I think we're all alone. There we go. All right. Let's play big. I mean, it is downtown LA after all. What's down here? More doors to random buildings. I need the apartments. Where are they? These them? No, that's a hotel. That's another hotel. That might be apartments. Nope. Sure, why not this place? Well, this is LaCroix. LaCroix. That's not where I want to go. Can't get in there. Where the hell? We're back here.
Freeze, motherfucker!
What? Who the hell said that? Wow. Dude took out that thug.
What? Hey, where you going, man?
Take that knife. Oh, he was innocent, huh? Okay. Oh well. Why are they all running from me now? Because I used an axe on a thug? Empire Hotels. Oh, there we go, Skyline. Alright, looking for Apartment 2A. Two. Oh wow, there are 6 floors here. Means I'm gonna have to talk to people on many floors here. Can't I just knock? Hello? Hello?
Mr. Milton, you know who this is, and I do hope you realize that we're still on for tonight. Meet me at the agreed-upon location across from the bar by the underpass. Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job that I am proposing. With any luck, the two of you are already on your way, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.
Nothing in there. Across from the bar at the underpass. Meh. What's this? Kendo for advanced students. Oh, there's a vent. It's good to know. Why is there a vent? Where does it go? Huh. What's in here? Ooh. This apartment looks nice and tidy. I don't see anyone here. What's in here? Well, this is an awkward apartment. All right, let's get out of there. And the last floor. Oh, it's locked. I can't even unlock it. Fair enough. Five, 4. Can't go to 4. 3, 2. Let's go close that top one. Or no. There we go. Right. All right. We're done here. Before we continue, maybe we should go talk with the prince, who is at LaCroix. Yeah, LaCroix. We'll say LaCroix. Nocturne. Oh, a church. That seems like a very sinister church. All right, let's save it. There we go.
You look familiar, Chief. We met before, have we? Oh, yeah, back in Santa Monica, right? Whew, I don't know what came over me back there, but now I got this sweet night shift position, and I'm happier than the time I met Sipowicz. Ah, well, enough about my lucky break. You, here to see one of the bigwigs, Chief?
Here to see LaCroix.
Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company? Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up.
Okie dokie. Thanks.
Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. Do you need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask
Officer
for
Chunk.
Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
Officer Chunk. Yeah, thanks, Chunk. Oh, really? Penthouse. Well, this is ominous.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
Yes.
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
Nope, nothing.
That is the answer I like to hear. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
I'd say, what's in it for me?
Don't be so hasty to inflate your own worth. You've succeeded once. Very admirable.
Vampire
But in the
Kane, why
grand
can't
scheme
you
of it all,
stream this game on Twitch?
even
Why
slight
can't you?
progress. If you're looking to make a name for yourself, listen very carefully. There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
No, I haven't.
The Dane was found out at sea. The reports say it was without crew.
I'm using
They have yet
OBS.
to report a fate.
I seem to be fine.
The police are
But I'm also
investigating
using a
Dane's
capture
escape.
card.
Even the
I have a
Nosferatu
2
had
stream
little
or a
information
2
of what's been
PC
found.
setup.
However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
What do you need me to do?
You have 3 objectives.
Preview
One,
shows you a black
I
screen.
want
Did you
to examine the sarcophagus
do
for
the
anything
latest patch or the
I
unofficial
sense
patch?
something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else is
Gold
carried.
patch.
The last thing we want is police aware of our existence. So be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse,
Is there a certain patch?
you cannot wholesale
Yeah,
slaughter
1
a
second.
ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood?
Yes.
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez?
Welcome to the spider's web.
Thank you for the follow, Vampire Kane. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Spider's Web. Okay, now that part of the conversation's over, let me see if I can find it for you real quick. I'm assuming English. This links to the English patch that I used. And then this is a kind of guide for some things you can do to get it to run a little better. But those things is what I did to help get rid of some of the bugs and get it running at a full resolution. That may or may not help with OBS. I mean, I don't know. I'm not running OBS on the same machine that I'm running the game on. So there may be a conflict of drivers in there. I know some games are like that. Wish I could help more about that part, but I don't know. I'm sure there's somewhere out there someone's written about it. He asked me to visit him at last
I
round.
see. Then, you should go humor the by-the-numbers rhetoric he's so desperately aching to spew. Oh, please, before the chance of fascist oppressor from that dive of theirs clog the air and choke the local kine.
I'll go see him right away then.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
Okay. Now I'm back down here. All right, so I want to see if there's a shop around here somewhere. Found one, but I don't think it was gonna work. Can't go in there. I don't know what these places are. This is boarded up. Kind of wish he had a local map. That's the last round. Underpass. This is the place across the street from the bar. Let's deal with that. Probably should have saved. There we go. On the board at the bus stop. Oh, really? Good to know. Oh, shit. Who are you?
Did you see it?
The bloody mess, it's hard to miss.
He done tore him up, right in two, ripped him apart like a rag doll.
Tell me what you saw.
These two guys, the dead guy and the other, and they showed up. I've been living here, so I hid. I thought maybe they was owners or cops come to clean the place out.
Who's the other
The
guy?
dead fella called him Muddy.
What were they
They was
doing?
waiting on someone. They were going to do some kind of job, they were saying. But the person they was meeting... Well,
I'm playing Bruja.
So the one guy leaves to find the phone and call him, and the dead guy stayed. Oh, that's when the killer... That's when he showed up.
But the person they was meeting, well, he was late. So the one guy leaves to find a phone and call him, and the dead guy stayed. Well, that's when the killer showed up.
1 second he wasn't there, and then he was. Like out of the shadows he come up. Scared the shit out of the dead guy. I'd like to scream, but I couldn't breathe.
What happened
The
then?
killer, he grew these claws. I swear it, I saw it. And the dead guy went white, like he seen the devil. And then the killer grabbed him round the neck and lifted him up and started cursing at the guy.
Have I heard of Dogma Eternal Nights? I have not.
Oh, I couldn't hear too good. Something about revenge for what he did or what they did. The killer made sure the dead guy knew who he was and then ripped him open. Just tore him apart. He did it real slow and made the guy scream.
Did Muddy ever come back?
No, he never come back.
Okay, well, be a good boy and forget everything you saw here. Oops, that was the wrong one. I hit the wrong button. Let's reload that. Oh, it's an MMO. Gotcha. I'll have to check it out. I need to get up there and get that card. Alright, let's go through the same conversation.
These two guys. The dead fella called. Oh, they was waiting. 1 second, he what? Oh, that killer, he. Oh, I couldn't.
And the other guy? Now,
Okay, I will. I don't want to never think about that again.
stop pushing me. Masquerade Redemption. Oh, nice. Need to gain back some humanity, though. 6. What can I do with 6? Six to increase melee, increase stealth. Let's try and increase our stealth. There we go. Ah, fire! The hell? A Lucky Star room key. Do I have a broadcast schedule? Yes, hit exclamation point schedule. And you'll get what my current streaming schedule is. Invest in damage resistance. Like Stam. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get more stamina too. Well, next time I get 8 points, I'll increase Stam. Thanks, Kim. All right, let's talk to people in here. Yeah. Oh, hey, he's here.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for chemical benevolence. What errand does the prince have you running today, boy?
Go get Nines before I send you on there to find your injured pride.
Nines is expected. Have some manners and don't wear out your wealth. I'll be the one showing your actions to the door.
Like I said, you see Nines.
So then go on up and see it. You're free to do as you please here.
Well, I'll do that. Hey, screw your face. Hey, he's here.
Well, looky who made it back in one piece. Out of Santa Monica, kiddo.
Which faction appeals to me the most? Faction or clan? I mean, okay, so I played the hell out of Vampire the Masquerade when I was younger. I did a lot of the tabletop RPG. And while my favorite clan to play was the Zimaze, they're not an option. So my favorite Camarilla clan is the Malkavians. However, in order to try and get a clean story experience from the game, I went with Bruja. Somewhat vanilla. You know, so that I could try and get the story without invisible things and inanimate objects talking to me. So, I mean, from a purely fantasy point of view, totally removing yourself from the world, I enjoy role-playing the Sabbat, but the Camarilla is obviously the better of the two choices, so that you don't die. Anarch's only slightly better than the Sabbat. It was okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a stroll on the beach. Said you scored a lot of skee-ball tickets down on the pier there?
Yes, no price though. Didn't save up enough tickets.
I can't imagine you did. I'm too busy getting pushed around by every vampire with a weak casino.
You know who the cab driver is? I didn't pay attention. No.
That's usually the way the story goes. Same old bullshit politics from when you were alive, huh? Don't it make you just want to rip somebody's spine out? What? You saying that's just me?
Ran into Nines.
Yeah, not a moment too soon, huh? He said you guys let those Sabbat go too. Nines must be getting soft. How could
They don't
pass
tell
up
you
that
in the game, but he is Kane. How is that confirmed? Oh, if you check the game files, his name is Kane. Well, it doesn't make him the original Kane. That'd be crazy. Could be a cool nod to him, though. How come he keeps helping me?
Well, he was left sireless too. I don't know, maybe that's it. Well, he's got a thing for the little guy.
How do you think the Sabat found me?
Someone must have put a word out. Now, here's an interesting little scenario. I'm just gonna run this by you, see what you think. What if the prince got the word out to the Sabat that you were the one to blow up their warehouse?
Really think?
It's a theory, man, but who else is gonna be watching you so closely, knowing where you're going and all that?
Yeah, okay, so that's a big spoiler in the game. Oh well. I'll be okay with that, but let's hold off on any more spoilers. First time actually playing, I want to be surprised by everything. And all that. Why would LaCroix help the Sabat? Why would he do that?
I'm not saying he's working with the Sabat. I know he ain't, but he sure as hell could have put the word out there on the street.
To clean up his mess.
Chew on that.
I can see that.
That's how the Camarilla works, kiddo, trust me. I've been dealing with these slimy shits for a few centuries now.
No problem, man. That's what I call dirty. I don't know. You sent me to investigate. Have you ever heard of? That's what I call dirty politics. Yeah.
Politics. The stuff that makes the rich get rich.
Always hate
keeps the
politics.
powerful in power. Look at why you're out in Santa Monica in the first place. Because Prince LaCroix said so.
All right, but why me?
Because he never thought you'd make it back. If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that.
How did Nines make a
Public
difference?
relations, man. Calculated risk. Venture are born in a boardroom. When Nines called him out, LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured...
I can just see the Venture doing a slideshow to the person they want to sire. Is LaCroix afraid of Nines?
LaCroix is the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it. LaCroix is the boss. That's rich.
So you're not you don't follow Camarilla law?
Kid, I never answered to no man in life. Now I sure as shit ain't taking orders from a vampire with a suit and a funny name. And when I die again, the devil's gonna have to cut me a deal if he wants my ass. Besides, I never trust anybody with an X in their name.
I think LaCroix's got little man syndrome.
The facts are like this. The Camarilla need us to buy into their bullshit for any of their laws to mean dick. Now, telling free-living vampires they need to be ruled is a hard sell. So, the Camarilla baked up a play-nicey plan. Show everyone how great they are, so we'll all just jump on board.
Honey. Honey instead of vinegar. Or blood instead of water. Not working?
Kid, we lived in California, some of us for over 100 years, and we've kicked the Camarilla's ass out of town before. Seems like every time they smell blood, they're back trying to take over.
Who is we?
The free living dead, kiddo. A lot of people like to use the label anarchs. What the hell that means? Anarchs. That's got a nice tickler, though, huh?
All right, so tell me about the Anarchs. What rules do you live by?
So I'm told. What do you want to know?
How long has your movement existed?
Yeah, I can tell you about the history of the movement, about our struggle. What's any of that shit mean anyway? Do we want to sit through history class here?
Kinda. It's good to know about your history.
I'm no scholar, kid, but I've been around. Seen more and done more than most vampires ever will. I don't know that our situation's ever gonna be easy, but something's gonna decide worth fighting for.
How's Nines feel?
You bet, kid.
All right. He in charge?
As much as anyone is. Nines is a stand-up guy. Takes politics a little too seriously, though. Came up during the Great Depression, so his brain is wired to that shit.
Great Depression. What about the rest of his crew?
Yeah, I'm not sure the story on most of them. Nines crew.
Fair enough. What clan are you?
Bruja. Most everyone here has Bruja blood.
Well, that makes sense. Two more questions.
Moving right along.
Nope, I'm good.
What's on your mind? What's up?
I'm done. All right. Go talk with Nines. Wait. Do you sell stuff? Save.
What's up? Yeah?
Nothing. You don't sell anything. Who are you?
Sabat chased you in here, Cammy?
What's your problem?
Oh, you wanna know what my problem is? Alright, I'll tell you what my problem is. You ready? You are my goddamn problem. Anyone who would lay it down for some case in an ivory tower deserves what they get.
Can I just punch her in her face? I feel like there should be an option 5 here. Punch in face. Cape?
Cape, Cammy. Camarilla elders? The ones that have been around so long they think candlelight's a keen invention? You're doing their dirty work and you don't even know it.
What alternative do I have right now?
You want an alternative? Being here. That's a step in the right direction. I'm damsel.
And yet
Done
you're
nothing but
getting on my
useless.
case for being here.
Just bitch since LaCroix rolled in.
This? You don't say. Drink some bad blood or something?
Don't even joke about bad blood at a time like this. Don't you know we've got a plague bearer around here?
I upset you. How unusual. What's a plague bearer?
A plague bearer's a pony that doesn't care who they feed from. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. And if it's sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
Oh, so that's who they are. The CDC's here. Good luck with that.
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
Go on.
You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans. And looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. And it works out to this. Only a few people at the top having real power.
Okay. I knew this. I know the prince isn't the leader of Camarilla. We just had this conversation. I feel like in order to progress the conversation, though, I need to hit 1.
Them's fighting words, newbie. But you're young and stupid, so I won't make an example out of you. See, the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be, which is, of course, the biggest little horseshit a man ever heard.
You were at the trial, but he's not the leader. I want to know why he was at the trial. So what are you all about?
I learned the way of this world during the Depression. Bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state. The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
Not a fan of the prince, huh?
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an
Fair enough. Sounds like you're anarchs, lazy, loudmouth, street fighting whiners. Truth hurts, don't it? No. No, that's not what I'm gonna say. That'd be a horrible idea. Have you tried meeting with them?
I got their meeting right here.
Alright. Well, he looks a little angry. Sounds like you're the prince of the anarchs.
You go on back to your tower. Say what you want about me, but not one of us in this bar is a no-good, two-faced, backstabbing, would-be tyrant like that son of a bitch LaCroix. He and his Camarilla are on borrowed time. You tell him Nines Rodriguez said so.
Dude, I tried to be nice. My conversation options weren't part of that. Looks like I'm not allowed to actually be part of his team. Weird. I find your gift for profanity delicious. Goodbye. Apparently I left him angry. Oh well. As long as I live, right? Alright, so go to the beach in Santa Monica where a boat will be waiting. Take me to the ship. Lucky Star Motel. It's in Santa Monica. I don't know where this is. Mystical Sun? Oh, that's probably in Chinatown. Alright, so I need to go back to Santa Monica. Do a quick thing there. What's no experience? I smell cinnamon buns. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. Holbrook. Got this crazy building.